celebrating 150 years of shaping hearts and minds, building a stronger community, and enriching lives. This is St. Mary's High School.
This is a school where you can really build a community, and I also think it's a school that pushes you to be better.
The sports, of course, it's very challenging, which is good. I think it helps us get to the next level for kids who want to and want to play sports at the next level.
They want to help you, they want you to succeed.
What other school in Stockton are you able to go to a chapel and pray, go see Jesus in his Eucharistic form in adoration? And so I think St. Mary's is so special in that way.
It was 1876 when Stockton's founder, Captain Charles Weber, donated land for a Catholic school. Father O'Connor then reached out to the Dominican sisters to come to Stockton and help start St. Agnes Academy for girls. In 1931, they merged with St. Mary's Boys School to become the St. Mary's High School we know today.
Sister Colette was the one who helped make this place possible. She had a vision that St. Mary's could be bigger, and there was a need in Stockton and the surrounding areas for a larger St. Mary's. And so she worked really hard to make this possible. When you think where it started and where it is today, it fills me with pride.
Today, St. Mary's is known as a high school that educates the whole person with strong academics, competitive sports programs, dramatic theater productions, charitable works, and spiritual growth, laying the foundation for students to be who they are and be that well.
I think the spirit of St. Mary's definitely is about community and about welcoming everyone with open arms. We can make anyone feel like family here. That is the spirit here.
Over the course of the last 150 years, St. Mary's High School has had a positive impact on so many students' lives and our community. Students like Earl Smith, who enrolled here in the 70s.
I was kicked out of public school, and you coming in not having gone to school, acceptance is like, what am I gonna have to do to get through this? Yet this was acceptance in a total different environment. When I was a junior, I ran for student body vice president and I won. Acceptance.
And then there's Heather, who at 13 years old nearly died when her heart suddenly stopped beating. She miraculously recovered, and when it was time to choose a high school, she felt drawn to the St. Mary's environment despite the commute from her home in Tracy.
We came and took a tour here, and I felt God pulling me and my family towards St. Mary's. The academics, the people here, the sports, I was like, Dad, I have to go here. The 45-minute drive here, it's worth it.
And for Molly, who always dreamed of getting a top-notch education.
By being a college preparatory school, I know that I am going to be able to have teachers who are involved in my learning, who want to challenge me and want to push me to do my best, and have pushed me to do so great that I am able to go to an amazing school like Harvard, where I'll be pushed even further to excel in anything that I want to do.
St. Mary's also has a robust international program that draws students from around the globe, enriching the campus with diverse perspectives and creating unique social and cultural experiences for all.
In Poland, we're all Polish pretty much. And here, I can speak different languages like English, Spanish, and just getting to know different cultures. And I feel like education level here is also really good, and I feel like I just fit in here.
Peter Morelli was on the campus for more than 33 years, first as a student, then as a dean, teacher, principal, and school president before retiring in 2017. He led many of the school's early improvements, helping transform St. Mary's into the college prep institution it is today, with 99% of graduates going on to college.
We started the AP programs, and of course the facilities we started improving. The chapel, the field, all the sports facilities, and the kids who've come and gone here. When I see them, how successful or how well they are in the community, it makes you feel good.
After 23 years as athletic director, Jim Brusa was named president in 2018 and has been shepherding the school ever since.
The future is always changing. We can't sit still. We got to keep moving forward. We have a lot of things planned in the future. We've developed an FFA program. We're building a greenhouse, so that's going to start that program off. We just got done redoing a beautiful pool. The Cortopassi Aquatic Center is second to none. The pavilion or plaza that I have in mind for senior lawn will be a multi-use facility.
But milestones like these take commitment and dedicated supporters who invest in long-term planning for the school's success, like Kathy Ligorio Jansen, who enjoys seeing other students reap the same benefits she received from a St. Mary's education.
It's making a difference, yeah. Kids that wouldn't otherwise be able to be at St. Mary's are there because of the donors and contributions, so it's huge, I think.
A lot has happened in the last 150 years. Generations of students have been educated here and influenced by the traditions and values found on this campus. Countless success stories started right here. Like Coach Tony Franks, who as a student celebrated St. Mary's 100th anniversary. This year he was selected as California State Football Coach of the Year, while his Rams took home the coveted state championship.
Being the only team in our history or in the history of the city of Stockton to win a state championship. I think what makes us unique, it was our spirituality, the ability for this team to embrace the spiritual side of who they are and what they do and what we do together as a team.
Let's go! And football isn't the only sport St. Mary's High School excels at. But this athletic success never comes at the expense of academic excellence.
See how we created that within the language arts?
It's the dedicated care and personal connection that has helped students succeed.
We get to support the whole student. It's not just, I'm a math teacher and it's not just about the math. It's about the whole person. We pray together. I'm a mom to them in a lot of ways. If they're not feeling well, we're able to reach out to kids in a way that I think is different because they are family to us. So as a teacher, it's very rewarding in many different levels.
We have the chapel right over there, and so you're always in the presence of God, and you can visit the chapel anytime you want. And if you get stuck, if you get frustrated, if you have to make a decision, you can always go to the chapel and pray about it and not feel like you have to depend on your own wisdom, your own strength to solve the problem.
I remember Catholic school in my own life. There's certain things that just stay with you. They're kind of embedded, and they've been, really integrated, I think, in one's person, that you carry that wherever you go. So those gifts, those talents, those blessings that, again, faith formation maybe you received, is imbued within the individual no matter where they go, whatever their career might be.
Every family has its own reason for choosing St. Mary's High School, but for every student, it becomes something more, a journey through one of life's most important chapters, instilling purpose, confidence, faith, community, and laying the groundwork for who they will become.
Anything is achievable here, which I think is really awesome.
What more can you rejoice over than what was started 150 years ago is still alive and well and moving forward?
There's a pride in this school that if you've gone here or you've taught here, that you take and it's close to your heart. And that tradition and that pride that we have is never going to change. And to me, once a Ram, always a Ram for life.